hopefully everything will work out, and let's see if Sauron needs to jump in.
4v5, no problem. This is the maximum disrespect.
I'm subbing in now. Alright. This looks like it's... If Everglade tree lovers can pull off the win, we're going to go into a game 3. And we know that going into game 3s are usually the best that we could ask for.
Now, as much as we want to see the hype, if they make the same mistakes they did last game, such as champion making and playmaking, they didn't I saw lots of face checks that didn't need to be done, whether they needed to take CV or not, or maybe Maokai, which was banned last game. We don't know.
Alright, now we are going right into the chat bans, and this could be the final game of the night between 3v3, no, what's wrong team? Dango Ninjas versus Everglade Tree Lovers. Chat bans, they are thinking about it right now. We have a lot of time to do chat bans, so it's good to use this time to actually figure out the chat bans. Kha'Zix being the first ban now from Afro Dynasty team. They do not want to see that on Dango Ninjas. Yeah. High Peoples showed how much damage a Kha'Zix could do early on in the match. Early on in the day, actually. And we do not want to see that.
He's also very proficient on talent. As we saw, most of his E's were made to actually dodge skill shots. If we saw, the Janna tornado was shot, but he actually E'd right over it. Since E acts as a flash teleport, basically, it's not a dash that could be cancelled like Leona's E and Jarvan's EQ combo. He just like appears right behind Janna, dodging everything.
Yep.
He did the same thing with Karma Q and survived the last hit and finished her off with a Q.
Yeah, now Zyra being banned out, and we all know Zyra, amazing support / AP caster, has that knock up, has that lockdown with the snare, as well as to put a ton of burst damage once having BFT, and some key core AP items. LuLu now being banned, targeted at Mad Supportal, giving that respect, knowing that Mad Supportal, if given LuLu, will take that opportunity instantly. And finally, Brand being banned out. Now, Brand is a really strong champion, has a lot of burst, and if combined well with, let's say, Leona, and gets a perfect Pyroclasm onto all 4 members at top, it's a lot of burst.
However, now we see Kha'Zix, Zyra, LuLu being banned out. Let's see what the main bans will be.
Alright, ready to go. Remember, guys, this is game 2 of the best of 3, and we are now going to pop up the blockers after we get these chat bans on the screen. And, whoop, there we go. Great one. And now, let us begin the game.
Well, as we see, Afro Dynasty is the leader of this room, and he decided to name it ETLVS Clueless. Now, I did say before that certain people on Purple Team were part of Clueless, but right now, they're Dango, and Dango Ninjas, not to be confused with Clueless.
Yeah. Now, Wukong being banned, giving either... I think that's... Does High Peoples play a lot of Wukong? Or is it Carnival?
Not really sure, but I'm sure he's proficient enough to play him. Because Wukong is broken, and his concept is very simple, especially since he's good on Kha'Zix and Talon, who need very good teamfight judgment, who to take out and when to go in. I'm sure he would be very good on Wukong. However, it is banned right now, and they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, Maokai now being banned, amazing tank, initiator, has that damage reducing ult. It's going to help a lot with... It's something that we do see a lot on Blue Team with Take Your Pill. I imagine that Take Your Pill is in love with Maokai. Like, he would literally have a Maokai tree of his own. Nidalee now being banned, no one wants to deal with Nidalee. Zounds on Nidalee a couple games ago literally was hitting spears left and right. Karma now being banned, I'm guessing that's targeted at Afro Dynasty. They're giving respect.
He was very, very good on Karma. He was sitting at 5-0 for a good bit of the game until he started getting focused because he was actually the only damage on the opposing team.
Yep. Giving a lot of respect to Afro Dynasty's playstyle, and I'm predicting the last ban for Purple Team will be an Ezreal because they do not want to go against that Ezreal.
I'm not sure. If they do not ban, if they do ban the Ezreal, it opens up other champs such as Jace, let's see, Taric if they really want to go for it, Leona, and Annie gets banned out. So there's a lot of choices right now.
Yeah, Kassadin now being banned as well, and we all know that Kassadin is a really strong champion. Once he gets going, he's like a Jax, except more that if he gets going, he can roam around the entire map and just cause nuisance everywhere. Backcaps, interrupts, everything. Now Leona being hovered and gets locked in on Afro Dynasty. So we're going to see probably Afro Dynasty on that Leona or Snide and then forget the icing on Jarvan. But Purple Team reading the situation and decides to take Jarvan away from Blue Team.
We saw how amazing that Zounds was playing Leona earlier. We saw that snipe down on Jarvan. And obviously we don't ever want to have Leona and Jarvan together, having say the name combo.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Emma Stone, everyone?
Yes, the hype. However, he's flipping around champions. These are AP champions.
Kayle and Cassidy. Oh, I saw Katarina. Cassiopeia, Kayle. Kayle, if he locks into Kayle, Kayle's going to be a good pick. And there it is, locking onto Kayle. So Kayle, a great pick, has her heal that provides movement speed. Does a lot of damage with that Reckoning and I forgot her E. Something blah. Something E. Something, I don't know. And then Jarvan being locked in as well. So now plus
Righteous Fury.
Thank you. There we go. Righteous Fury. Yes.
Righteous Fury.
Righteous Fury. And Jarvan being locked in seems fitting that Jarvan will be paired up with a Righteous Fury user of Kayle. And Swain is being hovered. And last game, Swain was banned against Take Your Pill, giving a lot of respect from Purple Team to them. Yeah, and
Swain does get locked in here. He'll pull out lots of ignites. And because Swain actually isn't a burst damage dealer, in fact he's a dot damage dealer, he could not really negate the Kayle ulti that it has, but Kayle's ulti wouldn't be blocking much damage since it's dots.
Yeah, and there is the Ezreal.
The Ezreal pick.
So Afro Dynasty on his signature Ezreal. This is going to be a really good game. Afro Dynasty and Everglade do not want to lose this and force that Game 3. They want to go into Game 3. Take Your Pill taking Swain. Swain, I think, is the perfect champ for him. He likes to play those initiators. I'm not sure because I heard over that there's a patch about his E with the Ignite. There's some trick about his E and Ignite that would amplify his damage even more. But I'm not sure about it. Janna now being hovered over by Mad Supporter. Sauron locks into LeBlanc. So we are going to see Sauron on LeBlanc potentially.
Now, Purple Team is going to want a lot more damage. Tons of damage to deal with the Leona tankiness and the Swain tankiness that's going to happen soon. And what's more is, the burst they're going to use to take out the Ezreal, they might not have enough damage to take out the Swain sustain and the Leona initial tankiness.
Yeah. Now, Lux is being hovered over by Snide Sentinel, and Lux has amazing poke. And this is going to be really... They're really using their time. Like, they need to use their time because they need to think about these picks. And if these picks are the picks that they want, they are going to need to use it to win it. And there it is, the lock-in. They lock in the Lux and the Urgot. Michael Bay is going to take that Urgot in the bot lane, and Snide is going to take Lux. And now this is going to be interesting, because this is the first time I actually do see Lux on competitive Dominion.
Lux is actually very easy to catch out. If Sauron decides to go top, LeBlanc will make Lux's day very, very bad. However, as we know Sauron, he's consistently going bot lane.
Yeah, and Moloko confirming his E does not Swain's E does not amplify the ignite damage anymore, so they did patch that up.
Along with Poppy's ulti with Ignite, and there's a third. I remember seeing three.
Oh,
Yasuo gets locked!
Yasuo gets locked, and actually there was a talk about Yasuo in Japan. Actually, you know what
Japan.
Yasuo actually means? It's like
Yes.
it's like the most
Something
common name. It's like the most unconventional name ever.
for
A Japanese
retards,
person.
wasn't it?
You know what it
No,
means actually?
tell me.
It means Bob.
Oh, what?
I'm serious.
What? Alright,
Yasuo
so we
means
have
Bob.
Samurai Bob here, being played by Emperor High People. Yasuo was recently released about a week ago, and his first appearance is the finals between ETL and Dango Ninjas.
Now I'm not sure about Yasuo. I did see him in some games of my Dominion games, and he's like a hit or miss. But
Now, this is the damage I was talking about. Now they have the damage to take out both Leona and Swain. Now, we'll have to see if Yasuo can live up to his hype. Being played by High Peoples is very good at AD Assassins. Let's see if he's mastered Samurai Jack yet.
he is learning from Samurai Jack. He is known as Samurai Bob right now.
Alright.
You're a ladies' man, Bob.
The hype is real tonight.
This-
I'm Wei. I'm a member of Penetration, and casting with me is...
IAmSilent, a member of, well, I was with Jellyfish Necklace. I've been bouncing around teams. I went from DD Roseflyer, DD Mercs, again DD Mercs, Jellyfish Necklace. I have found my home really soon, actually, on a team with that will premiere next week with me. So hope you guys keep up with it. And we are about to go into Game 2 of the finals between ETL and Dango Ninjas.
Alright. Silent, since you always seem to be inclined to tell about your past, I think I should talk about my past as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
I used to play for competitive Summoner's Rift. I was climbing the ladder for Challenger, not Challenger solo queue. I used to be Diamond 1, however, I had to go to China for a little, vacation, came back to Cade, and I just left it decaying and didn't care because I came back in Dominion. It was just so fun. And then, however, I had to stop Dominion. Like, I started Dominion, I stopped it because my team wanted to pick me up to climb the Challenger tier for Diamond, or not, rank 5s. I was very close to Challenger and almost making LCS qualifiers. However, we had a lot of connectivity issues. And then after the climb was over, like, it was impossible to climb anymore, I decided to head for Challenger 3s. And I think I talked about this earlier, but I met some of the top tier 3s players, and they were not giving me an easy time.
Yeah, that's actually great to hear that you actually had Summoner's Rift pass. And I think I did see your name up on like some streams before back in the day, like during season 2. So I'm actually surprised that you did have a Summoner's Rift pass. But with that being said, we are about to go right into the game. We are 30 seconds away, and let us introduce the teams. On the blue side, we got ETL, we got Afros Dynasty on Ezreal. Forget the icing on Leona. Take Your Pill on his Swain. Snide Sentinel on Lux, and Michael Bay on that Urgot. Meanwhile, on purple team.
For purple team, we have Zounds on Jarvan, Emperor High People on Yasuo, Samurai Jack, also known as, and Mad Supporter on Janna, Sauron on LeBlanc, and Kayle on Carnival. Carnival on Kayle. My screen blacked out the second I was speaking.
Goddamn League, why'd you load in now?
I just remember Orange Helmet, and then I forgot who was playing it.
Alright, but we are about to get into the game, and here we go, guys.
I would love to talk about my Challenger Dominion climb as well. However, there's no such thing.
Only if there was ranked. But there's a lot of complications if there is a ranked Dominion, though, if you think about it. Like, it's
However,
gonna cause...
that is just a delusion to us. We want physical representation.
Yes.
We want to sit on challenger borders because of Dominion. We do not want the community to laugh at our success.
Now, guys, we gotta get some hype. We gotta send this link out. It is the finals, game 2 between ETL and Dango Ninjas. We gotta get some hype. We gotta get this stream going. We want to see. Do you guys want to see a game 3? Because I know I want to see a game 3. What about you, Wei?
Now, we would love to see a game 3. However, Afro's team would have to fight for their lives to get such a reward. However, as we know, we can't just ask for a game 3 and disrespect Dango Ninjas. The fact that we request for a game 3 is kind of condescending Dango Ninjas. As we saw from all the games from today, they were wiping, they were doing under 20-minute clears.
They were just doing the impossible. Like, they were just immediately slaying their teams. Once they dominated at a certain point, they would just immediately end up with the 5 cap and hold it for the rest of the game. That is something I actually would like to perfect one day. Just holding out a 5 cap.
Or getting a 5 cap.
Or getting a 5 cap. Gander's like, can it go to game 3 and have the servers die when it's tied up 23 to 26? Or 23 and 26 health and go to a game 4? That would actually be awesome to see. Now, Sauron, I think he is... If he's going the LuLu, he's starting off with that brutalizer. But you never know.
Or Oracle Extract, as we all know, he loves to see.
Yep. Now, the game is just a few seconds away. Now, hopefully, we do see a big shift into this game. And if blue team are to take it, it's gonna happen. A game 3. But, you never know.
Afro with that swag dance from Ezreal.
Oh.
Now, a lot of people are not used to playing against Yasuo. If High Peoples knows how to use his W, he could potentially block all the snares and skill shots coming in from blue team.
Yep, and here we go. The games begin. And I just noticed Leona's build is something we don't see. There is no boots on Leona. Going with the Ruby Crystal and the Kindle Gem.
Actually, Forget the Icing has been doing this twice now, except this time it's not Dorn Shield. He actually went for Kindle Gem Dorn Shield last game.
Ah, I never noticed. And here we go. Now, the fight at top. This is going to be a really close fight. Nice Howling Gale lands onto.
Last time we played Leona, that is.
Yeah. Great E from Lux actually blocks off most of them. And Yasuo now charging up. This is what he needs to do. Yasuo needs to get up in the front lines and land a good combo.
Now, Yasuo should actually use his Wind Wall for Zenith Blade, not the unnecessary poke that's coming out, because there is a long cooldown on Yasuo's W.
Yeah, there goes the exhaust onto Yasuo. Nice wall, blocks off many of the spells. And Forget the Icing is now being focused, taken down nearly below. He's getting focused down. Nice snare, lands onto 2. Zounds goes taken down. Double kill onto Take Your Pill. Take Your Pill is doing enough damage. Carnival now focusing down Snide. Snide trying his best to escape. Nice kill onto it. Gets the kill onto Lux and finishes off Aphrodite with that kill. Michael Bay on the other hand, fighting Sauron at the bot. This is going to be close. Sauron does have mana. Sauron could actually kill Michael Bay here. But the windmill does go in favor of blue team.
Now, if they can hold this long enough for the rest of the team to come back, they actually have a lot of protect potential. They have lots of skill shots, lots of CC, that is range CC of course, making it very safe for them to stop the opponent from coming closer. And wave clear.
Yeah, but High Peoples is actually taking a lot of damage from Swain. Swain actually does a lot of DOT damage, and that is actually going to help a lot against Yasuo, because Yasuo's shield blocks certain amount of damage for only a short amount of time, while that DOT
now, the
lasts
we're
longer.
actually waiting for is the level 6 spike. Whoever hits level 6 first and makes the very use of it, we'll see who this node goes to?
I think it might go to purple team because if they're able to get a nice Howling Gale into a Jarvan combo, but before I could say that, Taker Pill hits 6 and they are able to lock up Janna. Ever High Peel is now being the focus.
First.
Oh! The laser went through the wall! What? I thought the wall would block lasers.
Oh, is that how it works?
But I guess lasers are much better than walls. But yeah, we did see an amazing play coming in from blue team, and now they are turning on the aggression. Blue team, this is what you need to do. They got the neutral. Amazing play. Taker Pill now fighting on Carnival. Carnival taken down pretty low, but they got the drill. What I think blue team needs to do now is either they could hold it for a few, like they could hold it for like 5 or 10 more seconds, but they need to get out. This is not a good fight for them. High People misses the tornado. Zenith Blade does not connect due to the wall. And this is not looking good. Snide, on the other hand, is now being focused by Jarvan, and
Blue team is
Janna
really showing off
gets
right
taken
now,
out.
getting in.
Man, blue team is just showing their aggression. They do not want to go through. They do not want to lose this game. They want that first place prize. Sauron, nice ult by MichaelBay. Gets the ult, but is immediately cancelled as she jumps over. Taker Pill is doing his best to do as much damage and stay at least sustained, but does get focused down in the end. Meanwhile, Afro Dynasty trying to base in the back, and we do see, oh, so close, but one auto, no, not enough, as that wind wall just protects him.
John is still wandering around top lane. However, he's forcing Leona to stay up there so she has no time to back, leaving her half health when next time they engage on her. She'll be the first target to go down.
But here comes Lux. Lux is now approaching up, and now she provides that clear as well as a lot of burst. Now the question is, will Leona be able to survive Jarvan's EQ? And while I'm saying that, we do see Taker Pill bringing up on Swain. Snare misses, but the stun lands.
Lots of
Nice
damage
ult.
going out. Zounds is taking a bunch of damage.
Nice.
Matchboard actually stops his heal early because he needs to re-maneuver or else he'll get caught by Leona.
Yep. Oh. A nice Q from Kayle and a Reckoning Strike. A nice ult from... Oh, the ult! Oh, just barely misses. Double kill onto Leona. Taker Pill is now taken down pretty low. Yasuo gets a great ultimate, but does get taken down in the end.
Leona is really shining this week. Anyone who's playing her is just landing last hits with her ulti. It's just doing massive amounts of damage.
Meanwhile, at the bot, oh! MichaelBay takes down Sauron just with barely any HP. But meanwhile, I shouldn't speak too soon as Carnival comes in from behind. He's going to get that Q and will get the kill onto MichaelBay unless... Oh! Nope. One more auto.
Massive amounts of MR that MichaelBay is actually sitting on is saving him from all the kill damage.
MichaelBay doing enough damage. Just doing enough damage to get her back. If Kayle did not come at the right time, I would think that MichaelBay would have backed off and been able to heal up.
It was actually good that the Zenith Blade did not connect. If he had connected, Sauron would have followed up with some chains and possibly killing Leona.
Yep.
Branching down the bot lane.
Oh, a nice knock-up from Jarvan gets the ult off from High Peoples. High Peoples putting up the wall, but it doesn't block anything and is now being focused. A great ult from Snide catches onto it. Jarvan uses the Cataclysm. Snide being taken down. Jarvan gets taken down. Matsuportal now running for his life. Dodges the Q. Only one more hit, but instead, no. Just decides to back out, and
John is actually maxing Q. One more hit. What a delusion. That shield is massive. And now he's about to stack that shield.
Oh my gosh! The
If
snipe!
you had seen the timer on her E, it actually ran out before it hit her.
Wow.
Allowing her to kill.
Wow. And I can't believe we got that. I thought we missed it, but Afro Dynasty showing why Ezreal needs to be banned.
It knew he was about to die, and it took us with the ride.
Afro Dynasty is showing why he could be considered a better Ezreal than Acoustic Ninja.
Shots fired.
But you never know. You never know.
Here we have High Peoples. Actually, oh no, my mistake. I thought he had two Avers Blades.
Oh, Nice lockup. Nice burst onto Carnival. Carnival being taken down real low. Portal throws the Howling Gale. Does not connect.
See, Matt's Portal is actually sitting on a Boots of Swiftness, but we haven't seen him having enough time to roam. With Boots of Swiftness, it allows you to dodge lots of skill shots and weave around the team fight and allow you to roam, but since they've been consistently being pressured around their objectives, he's never had time to roam bot. And when he does, the massive amounts of MR coming from Urgot makes it impossible for him to kill.
Now, if we take a look here, Leona now meeting up with Yasuo. Purple team is now trying to make a play for the enemy's mid, but if they're not able to get any points at this point or try and get the quest, a nice ult lands onto 2, but the wall did not block off that time. They're still chasing. They're going to chase for this. Meanwhile, at the bot, Sauron does take down Michael with the help of Zounds. A nice ult from Aphrodite stops them. Carnival is now being chased by Take Your Pill. Take Your Pill just needs to land the snare. Forget the icing, goes in. They do get the neutral, but this could be a pretty bad situation for the blue team. Blue team needs to get this nice kill onto Sauron. Meanwhile, a nice kill return from Match Portal.
Does not want to get rid of this bot turret. This is a quest point. If they lose that, they might have a very hard chance to come back.
Oh,
Being
the ult just
behind
misses.
that damage buff will be crucial.
Oh, nice kill. Just barely. But High People's at top. He's going to do his best to stall out. Take Your Pill is trying his best to stay healed up. Nice interrupt on the backing. But was it actually worth the backing? Because you're now going to die.
Too much of his mana. He should have left his Swain form a lot earlier.
Yeah, now we do see the shift. Oh, a great... Oh, almost with the snipe. Just a little bit more damage from Aphrodite, and he would have gotten High People's there.
Brilliant snipes. This time he's not last hitting this game.
Oh, Carnival does seem like he's going to get caught out, but gets shielded and reduces all that burst damage. At the bot, we do see that Purple team is now making plays to camp bot and actually get Michael Bay. Meanwhile, Michael Bay is trying his best to fight. Gets Demaciad. Michael Bay is now in a pretty tricky situation, but gets knocked up in the end by Zounds.
Great laser hitting all 3 players. Should be enough harass for them to protect their side of the thing.
Meanwhile,
right now
up at top.
3-2. Potentially Purple team has a way of coming back. Now, Ezreal gets taken down, and he's very fed right now. Revive is up, he's still sitting on it. He doesn't think he's in immediate pressure.
Oh, great catch onto. Zounds gets locked up under turret. This is not good. Zounds could go down. Zounds doesn't get taken down. Meanwhile, up at the blue team mid, a nice ult comes across. Does stop the capping, but they need enough time to interrupt. Carnival and Matt's Portal just showing why Janna and Kayle are such a strong combo.
After actually uses revive for that, he thought he could save it, but then when he realized how much he was being pressured, he had to revive and fire the ulti. Had he not done that, potentially midpoint would have been neutralized and the fight would have been much worse towards Blue's favor.
Yeah, blue team still holding on to a 200-point lead. They need to hold this lead. Yasuo now coming in onto, oh my gosh, the crits from Yasuo is just impeccable. But does get taken down in the end by minions with the help of Lux. Aphrodite doing his best to poke over the wall. Take Your Pill is up with him now. Meanwhile, up at the bot, we have 3 people coming in. Yasuo, LeBlanc, Sauron jumping in. Jumps onto Michael Bay. Michael Bay tries to get the ult off, but gets interrupted. Michael Bay does go down in the end. Forget the icing, is now running for his life. Gets knocked up. Another knockup. And just gets taken down.
He actually missed his ulti. Even with everyone sprawled around, he actually missed his ulti. Here we have on the side getting the health relic. If they can get this quest point, this might be the turnaround right here.
Yeah, they got the quest point, and now we see a 4 cap. This is bad for blue team. Blue team, you need to figure out something. Amazing burst is coming up. Oh!
Great laser.
Nice laser, but it's not enough. There was
Yasuo
too much.
Threw out his wall in hopes to block the laser, but as we know, if the laser can go through walls, it can go through your wall. You're winning wall.
Oh, Carnival being taken down pretty low. Well, oh,
This fight is
Aphrodite
very
gets the
crucial.
kill. Gets a kill onto Kayle. Just mistiming that flash and does get auto in the end. Michael Bay gets focused down, gets taken down really low, but won't die. And Zounds lives with barely any HP.
That was really great by Zounds. He was actually sitting and baiting. he was just sitting there, out of vision. He was in a blind spot so that michaelBay couldn't see him. The second they met each other, he EQ'd combo, allowing for Sauron to come in and burst him down.
Yeah. Now we do see that Sauron is now playing aggressive, and Aphrodite gets taken. Oh, a nice arcane shift. If he can actually make, oh no, does get taken down again. But this is not looking good for blue team. Blue team, you need to figure out something. You're getting dived. This is 4v2 under turret. Turret, it does not help a lot in this situation.
Very crucial. If they can't acquire bot back, even though there's 4 people up here, this is gonna chunk off a lot of points.
Yeah, they only have a 70-point lead now.
Great Kayle ulti, stopping the Lux ult.
I missed that, but what yeah, I'm guessing he ulted onto High Peoples, and High Peoples was able to survive the Lux ult.
michaelBay cannot die here.
michaelBay does die though. And Taker Pill is focusing the wrong one. He needs to get that Sauron. Sauron is running, but Snide coming in. Does get the kill. Jarvan, on the other hand, is now being the focus for Aphrodite. Aphrodite needs to be careful. If Aphrodite gets caught up in a knockup, that's not good. The dunk.
Great synergy between EQ combo and Yasuo ulti.
Oh, but he does get taken down in the end. Yasuo now being the focus. But meanwhile, while that's all going on, Purple Team is now 4-capping.
This is the opening to a turnaround right now. Great knockup.
Yeah.
See, right now michaelBay is actually more of a tank than he is a damage dealer. Because he was being consistently camped and actually having face-to-face with Sauron's LeBlanc, he had to rush Merc Treads and Spirit Visage, but he has no damage.
Aphrodite throws the ult off, does not do that much damage as he did before. Snide on the other end uses his clairvoyance to see where the enemy is. And down at bot, this is a great ult from not from Aphrodite, from Snide, but Aphrodite is now being focused by High People. High Peoples does a lot of crit damage, but gets taken down by that arcane shift in.
If you actually saw that, he used arcane shift to dodge the tornado and land the last hit.
Yep. Oh, an amazing ult from Janna. But Zounds is now being focused. This is not good. michaelBay is doing his best to hold bot from the potential 5-cap, but
4-cap right now, and because everyone is too busy recapping midpoint, they can just gank bot and take that.
Yeah, and as you said, that bot lane gets ganked again, and there it is. This is the 5-cap. Oh no, it's gonna be 4-cap. Nice snipe. A great combination from Lux and Ezreal. That shows the teamwork that blue team has, but will this teamwork be enough to actually win them the game? Downs jumps in onto Taker Pill. Taker Pill gets taken out. Xenoblade towards Massive Portal, trying to get away, but that's knocked up and gets taken out in the end. Oh, the burst. Oh, that arcane shift just barely surviving. If he had not arcane shift at the right time, he would have died in the end. Nice ult onto michaelBay. michaelBay does go down, and this looks like it's going to be back into that 4-cap situation. Ult gets used onto LeBlanc, but LeBlanc wasn't hit by anything. Carnival should have saved that ult for himself there. Oh, a nice arcane shift in with the solar flare, but he needs one more hit.
Actually up. Let's see if we can get the snipe. Oh my god.
Oh, the ult goes across. Let's follow it.
Oh,
it's
he
going to
wants
stop
to
Zounds.
stop Jarvan.
It's going to stop Zounds. Meanwhile, they're going to try their best to take bot. This is really close. Oh, the ult, the BFT, and the auto attack from Lux just barely saved. Lux just capping the point. Meanwhile, Sauron just decimates. High Peoples gets taken down by that ult. Great ult from Snide,
Did
but
you see the size of that shield? That was because of his flow and Janna E. Janna has lots of AP right now.
and Janna just showing why that AP scaling on her E is amazing for both shielding and the AD buff. Now, meanwhile, up at top, Taker Pill is taken down really low. Nearly gets one-shotted by Jarvan. Ult onto him, but Jarvan is missing everything, but he does not have enough sustain and gets taken down in the end.
A lot of pressure going around right now. It's a stable 3-2. If this game continues as it is, it will just be 40 seconds before the game ends. But Purple Team is actually applying so much pressure that every other point is being
Oh, great ult from Afro Dynasty. Does connect. He is going to pick up the kill onto Carnival. He just needed one Q onto Sauron to take him out. Snide, on the other hand, gets taken down up at top. That shield is huge.
The turret's about to get taken down. Now, as we all know, Flow, which is Yasuo's passive, actually the shield gets...
Oh,
you see the bar that's taken up? That shield gets replenished by how much he moves.
Wow.
So with the speed boost coming in from Janna, the more he moves, like in a team fight, he could just be orb walking,
and
he
that's
would get massive
that's
amounts
game.
of shield.
That's game. Dango Ninjas came back from a 200-point deficit to take the game against Everglade Tree Lovers. And that's game. That's
Dango
it.
really showing their experience in the game. From even though blue team acquired such a huge advantage, they were 200 points above from 400 to 200. Purple team takes it in.
That was one heck of a game. That was amazing from both sides. Blue team showing that even though you're down one game, you can't let that demotivate you. You have to play like it's your last. And this game, it was their last. They almost pulled out the W, but it wasn't enough to take down Emperor High Peoples and Dango Ninjas. Now, if we take a look at the damage dealt, 40k on Yasuo.
Massive amounts of damage coming in from the crit. Now, as we know, Game 3 hype, sadly, didn't come, but those games were amazing. What do you think?
I was amazed. It's always great to see the high-level players play. Like, I'm glad that Afro Dynasty got this team all the way to the finals to take second place again against High Peoples and
really,
Dango
really
Ninjas.
Great by them. Now, here, all of you might think the DD stream is over, but don't you leave yet. We have an after party going on right now.
Yeah, we are going to have an after party. I do not know who's going to be the one to stream it. Might be me. I don't know. But
all right. End of week 88, DominateDominion. Who do you think was the MVP for this last match?
For me?
Let the chat decide.
Yeah, let's let chat decide, actually. Who do you think was MVP? We're going to actually get some music in as well. Let's play some of this. I like this song. Portal was MVP.
Honestly, I believe Oracle's extract was the MVP of this entire game.
I actually would say Sauron with the Oracle's extract start. You can't count him out. But chat says it's going to be Matt's Portal, and I wouldn't agree. And Gung-Ho actually created a straw poll. So chat, go to the straw poll. Vote who you think was the winner, or well, who was MVP of this final match. And with that being said, guys,
it's with these Teemo spams. Yes, Teemo is actually in this game. Teemo is such a detriment to a certain game that he needs to be in a 6v5, and we didn't see him once during this game. Stealth forever. Sir Fanciful Wolf, self-proclaiming he was the MVP.
no, you know who I think is the MVP? Myself, because I fixed the overlay. That's where I give my MVP award to. Largest crit. All right, we'll check the largest crit strike. So far, it was Acoustic Ninja on Jace with 10k, but for this game, let's see.
10k. Whoa.
Okay. 1k. 1k. My bad. My bad.
I didn't know Mundo. I didn't know he needed to take down like a 6-stack Mundo. 6 Warmog Mundo. Now, if anyone was doing 10k crits, I would definitely build a thorn mail.
Alright. And we do have, yes, the 10k crit. I would like to see that one day on Ashe. But, largest crit this game came from Yasuo with 584. Still not enough to stop Acoustic Ninja's 1k crit. Alright, guys. And, yo, Gander, yo, bro. You didn't have to give me a skin. Dude. You didn't have to. Oh my gosh. I just got...
Groovy Zillion.
Groovy Zillion. Looks like I'm spamming
Groovy
Zillion
ray
games
fixing
now.
overlay.
Looks like I'm spamming Zillion games now.
No, if I see you, you're just getting camped. You want to go bot? Camped. You're just sitting in a bush? Camped. Groovy. For fixing overlays.
Yeah, for fixing overlays. Man. Yeah, you know what, Gorm? I'm going to gift you a mystery box. If I have
Great.
enough, because I'm going to be changing my name, but I will gift you a mystery box skin. But Gander, thank you for the gift. Man, that is actually awesome. Okay, but, guys, that is it. DD88 comes to a close. Congratulations to Dango Ninjas for winning it, as well as Acoustic Ninja and his team with Wogs, RP Farm, Afro Dynasty, and Everglade Tree Lovers. Everyone that came out tonight to compete in DD88. Thank you for making this night awesome. I had a great time casting. What about you, Wei?
I have a very nice time. However, we're not done yet. I have no idea what this after party is.
Well, before we go, do you have like a Twitter stream? Do you want to plug in? Because we're going to pass the stream over to Feedski. We're just going to play some music and let the time run out.
I'm sorry, originally I had something planned out, but I'm just going to be a freelancer today and not say anything. So,
you don't want to plug in your stream or anything? You should.
Calm down here. Calm down. People know me for gems. I don't need anything else.
Alright. I guess I'll plug in my stream then. Alright, guys. If you guys want to keep up with me on Twitch, it is Twitch. I will link it, or I will type it, twitch.tv/silencelol. Is my stream? Oh, I got deleted. I can't link. Moloko, link. I guess just link out everything. And, yeah. You can follow me on Twitter at the Moloko. There you go. Gung-Ho doing it already. You can follow me as well at MerkAli. You can follow me there. I do announce when I'm streaming on there. My Twitch is there from Gung-Ho. Thank you for doing that. And guys, DD88 comes to a close. Thank you guys for watching. And enjoy the after party with Feedski. Alright, I will just play music, chat, and leave the chat on. And as we're doing that, have a good night, guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for Pandora.